Alright, so today's is probably going to be a little bit short. It's a simple question. I want to know how the fuck, not Florida, I was going to say Florida, California keeps catching on fire. And maybe this is going to come across as a bit insensitive. It's not meant to be that way. It's not like, oh, fuck you, California. You keep catching on fire, little fucking loser. No, it's not like that. Genuine question, though. Like, how the fuck, like, there was just a major wildfire there, not but what, 6 months ago? Maybe it's been a year. I don't know. Time flies. But is there anything left to even burn? Like, where the fuck is this fire raging? Because if I'm not mistaken, the areas that it's burning were also burned pretty bad in the last wildfire. So I'm kind of curious as to what is burning. I could be wrong. I'm not like completely, educated on the thing because I don't live anywhere near California. So I do have the capacity to be very incorrect. But not only it's not only that I don't know what it's burning, it's how is it starting? Is some asshole going out in a drought and shooting fireworks into a forest or something? Or, are they just not putting out their campfires or what? Like, how is this fire starting? Maybe I just wish someone would address the problems that happen. Maybe there's something that they could do about it, like creating a burn line or something. Well, I guess that doesn't work because embers can float on the wind. But I don't know. Maybe there's a better way to control it. Maybe have a plane out there. I don't know how wildfires work, so take everything I say with just a heavy pinch of salt. But maybe you could have patrol planes just going out every, day or something, making sure the area isn't a raging inferno so you can get a grip on it really quickly. Because the shit just kind of, it sweeps over entire areas, especially this one is particularly bad. It's sweeping over entire areas in a matter of hours. Like, you have no time. The area is so dry that it's just sweeping through like a tidal wave of flame. So maybe, just maybe, you could have some kind of fire patrols. I know there's fire watch, but not everywhere. You've still got to kind of worry about the areas that aren't covered by fire watch. So what about like remote sensors or something that notice smoke particles in the air? So take for instance, if you were to set up small solar powered units in areas around the forest that once every couple of hours transmit data, so they're constantly taking air samples and ground samples and stuff like that. It would be a pretty small unit to roll out, and it's just, so what they do is they test the moisture of the ground around them, and then test the air's acidity to test for smoke and carbon monoxide and stuff. And if there's above a certain amount, then it sends a warning back to a central computer system or whatever to say, hey, check this area out. And, I feel like there's got to be some way to solve this problem. Because you have to, these fires have to be starting in the middle of nowhere if nobody's noticing them until they've become uncontrollable, right? At least that's my theory. I can understand that fire spreads pretty quickly, but, come on. Like, a fire department can get on a pasture fire pretty quickly so long as you notice it's there. So it's got to be starting in the woods or something, right? But maybe I'm the one who just doesn't understand it, because my area doesn't really get wildfires. We get a decent amount of rain, but we haven't had a drought in a while. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. If you live in California and somehow watch this video, although I doubt it because it's probably only going to get like 3 views at the most, and one of those will probably be me to check the analytics because I accidentally click on it or something like that. But if you happen to live in California, the information would be pretty nice. If you live in California and are a seasoned firefighter and or park veteran, I'm just saying, maybe there's a better solution instead of just being like, oh shit, half the state's on fire. Fuck, everybody's houses are gone. Like, people are dying because of this shit. Animals are dying. People's properties are getting swept. I'm sure the insurance companies would love it if people's shit wasn't getting incinerated, I'm sure the people would love it too. Because, that shit's all got to be replaced. It's, all I'm saying is California has enough problems with being on the coast and being on a fault line. Let's eliminate one of those. Let's get rid of the fucking wildfires, because at this point, like, the natural disasters that can occur there are insane. And it's a wonder anybody wants to live in California. I assume the only thing that's the draw is Hollywood and the weather, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, that's it. Sayonara, bitch boy.